Relationship Talks Relationship Advice channel. So we're going to get into this topic here. And this topic we're going to get into today is Taraji P. Henson. Beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous lady. She's a diva. Yes, she is. She's a diva. Taraji Henson is an American actress. She has received several accolades, including a Golden Globe Award, as well as nominees for Academy Awards and 4 Primetime Emmy Awards. She studied acting at Howard University. She made her film debut in the crime-filled Streetwise. I never did see Streetwise. Anybody who did see, who's watched replay, was here, just let me know, did you ever see Streetwise? All right, so we're going to get into this diva. This diva is tired. She's tired. She's sick and tired. Taraji P. Henson breaks down in tears, considering quitting Glass Ceiling. Anybody else know what the Glass Ceiling is? Read that. Taraji P. Henson considering quitting the Glass Ceiling and other women. It's very interesting. We're going to get into this one. I'm going to read a little bit of an article, and then I'm going to show the video. We're going to hear what they have to say. And I see you, Melvie. I see you. All right, so we're going to get into that one. And what you do is you make sure you hit the like button, share your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. Tell me, how do you feel about it? Did you hear about this or whatever? And also, what is your favorite movie with her? Let me know. I got a couple of movies with her, so I can't really say which one's my favorite. I got a couple. All right. So let me read this article. All right, this article that I have here. Which article do I have? I have business. No, I don't think I want to read that one. Give me a second here. No, I'll read Business Insider. Let's just read Business Insider. Okay, Business Insider. Taraji P. Henson said that she has to work a lot because most of an actor's pay doesn't make it to their account. Do the math. Yeah. All right. Where am I at? Now, this came from Business Insider, and when did this come out? December 20th, 6:24 p.m. Eastern Time. The Color Purple star Taraji P. Henson tearfully spoke about her ongoing exhausting challenge with pay equity in Hollywood. I'm just tired of working so hard, being gracious at what I do, getting paid a fraction of the cost, she said when asked if she plans to quit acting during a recent interview with Gayle King in SiriusXM radio. I'm tired of hearing my sister saying the same thing over and over. I hear people go, "You work a lot." I have to, she continued. The math ain't mathing, and when I start working a lot, you have a team. Big bills come with what you do. We don't do this alone. At least she paid her team, because Diddy wasn't. Let's get back to it. Henson broke down how salary gets divided up before reaching her bank account. When you hear someone such as made $10 million, that didn't make it to their account. Henson continued, off the top, Uncle Sam gets 50%. Now you have $5 million. Your team is getting 30% of what the gross, not after what Uncle Sam took. Now do the math. I'm only human, and it seems every time I do something and I break another glass ceiling, which is time to renegotiate, I'm at the bottom again, like I never did what I just did, and I'm just tired, she said, crying. Turning to her Color Purple co-star Daniel Brooks, Henson, and that the issue extended to the younger generation too. If I can't fight for them coming up behind me, then what the F am I doing? Henson said, continuing crying, wiping tears from her face. Taraji Henson said that another hardship is being told that she is not bankable overseas or studios making excuses. I didn't know about this. This is something new. Okay. 20 plus years in the game, and I've heard the same thing, and I see what you do for another production, and when it's time for us to go, too bad you don't have any money, she said. They play in your face, and I'm just supposed to smile and grin and bear it. Just keep going. Enough is enough. Ooh. Okay, so we learning something new. We learned a whole lot of new things, aren't we? All right, let's get back to this article. I'm almost done with the article. Where the heck am I? Okay. Where the heck am I? Okay, Henson said that she has negative experience. She has negative experience, and why she has other other avenues, other jobs and stuff like that she has, like her own hair care line, which I didn't know she had a hair care line. I have to check that out. That's awesome. And then she also had the Henson Foundation for Mental Wellness. This industry, if you let it, it'll steal your soul, she said, but I refuse to let that happen. Ooh. All right, let's get into this diva here. Okay, so there's is it out already or is it getting ready to come out? The Color Purple. We all know about this. So she was on the interview and plug in the movie The Color Purple, which they do. The movie come out, they plug out the movie. So we're gonna watch and hear what she have to say. We're gonna hear the interview, and I didn't get to hear the whole interview myself, so I'm actually watching with you. All right, so let's get ready to get into this interview. And what you do is you hit the like button, share your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. And if you need to reach out to me, feel free. You'll find my email in the description. Viewers request, you need coaching in dating, love, relationship, toxic relationship, anything else, let me know. And I know the holidays is coming up. And I've been getting people with coaching because they feeling a little down and out because they alone for the holidays, or they just got out of a breakup. All that stuff. So feel free if you want to talk to me in confidence or any coaching, anything like that. This is the holiday time. A lot of people are sad. All right, let's get it. What you have to say, lady? Let's get it. Presenting the diva. Well, here we go.
And I heard on the street, Taraji, you had the audacity to say you're thinking about stopping acting. He said, "Stop talking." You thinking about it?
I'm just tired of working so hard, being gracious at what I do, getting paid a fraction of the cost. I'm tired of hearing my sisters say the same thing over and over. You get tired. I hear people go, "You work a lot." Well, I have to. The math ain't mathing. And when you start working a lot, you have a team. Big bills come with what we do. We don't do this alone. The fact that we're up is a whole entire team behind us.
Yeah.
They have to get paid. So when you hear someone saying, "Oh, that's your account," know that off the top, Uncle Sam is getting 50%.
That's right.
Okay? So do the math. Now we have 5 million. Your team is getting 30% or whatever your team is off of what you grossed, not more. After what Uncle Sam took. Now do the math. So I'm only human, and it seems every time I do something and I break another glass ceiling, when it's time to renegotiate, I'm at the bottom again, like I never did what I just did, and I'm just tired. I'm tired. I'm tired.
You can clearly see she is tired. She's fed up. And we can use this example for a lot of us women, not just for her. Just dealing with a lot of things, just sick and tired. You're just fed up. Enough is enough. You're just tired of not being treated fairly. This bull crap needs to stop. It really does. It's really out of control. And it takes a toll over a person, especially us women. It really takes a toll. So many people just don't seem to get it. They don't. Oh well. Yeah, don't bother me trying to explain to them, because you'll turn blue trying to explain to them. Ignorance is not trying to hear it. Resume.
I get that.
It wears on you, Because what does that mean? What is that telling me?
What is it telling me? Yeah. And what does it tell me? Yeah.
You're right, Melvia. She's one of the favorite actors. I know when she's in a movie, it's a good one. You're not going to be let down. She's a phenomenal actress. She really goes all out. All right, let's hear what else you have to say. Look at them. Everybody's sitting. They can feel the pain. They can feel it. I can feel it from here. Resume.
And if I can't fight for them coming up behind me, then what the fuck am I doing? I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, don't apologize. Don't apologize. I think it's an important message for people to hear because we see the lights, camera, action.
And then
And
they
it's so
tell me we
glamorous,
don't
yes.
translate overseas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm tired of hearing that my entire career, 20 plus years in the game, and I hear the same thing. And I see what you do for another production, and when it's time for us to go to bed, you don't have any money. They play in your face, and I'm just supposed to smile and grin and bear it and just keep like enough is enough. That's why I have other things. I have my TPH brand. I have my mental wellness. I have other things because this industry, if you let it, it'll steal your soul. But I refuse to let that happen.
Yes. Yeah, there's a song in there about life can never break your soul. It's a quote from one of the songs that Hallie sings in the movie. It seems like this is the right time for people to hear something like this, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
That was deliberate, wasn't it, Blitz?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, everything you did in this movie was deliberate.
Wow. And I mean, just,
Just hearing that is,
yes. And
we have to take that in for a minute.
I have
we really
to.
do.
I
don't
have
want
to.
gloss over that.
I mean, and T, just so you know, calling you was giving you your flowers. I just want you to know that. We've talked about this before. We've talked about the challenges. And for me, you, Fantasia, Danielle, knowing how hard they fought to not have you all here, and knowing how hard we had to fight to ensure that is what you just said right now rings so true. And we have to be brave, y'all. We have to be brave. And, I'm sure there are filmmakers here or listening to this podcast. You have to go with your heart. And
You had to fight for this, Kat. You had to
every
fight for this.
single one of them. And
What was the fight for you? What was the what was the pushback?
Well, first of all, it's exactly what you're saying, T, which is that, especially for black women, and I'm going to be very specific, it was like you were never here. And the fact that each one of you, every single one of you, had to audition for this role, roles that was second nature to you,
Second nature, yes.
roles that no one should even.
Is he saying she had to? I think he's saying that she had to interview for this role. When you make it this far in the industry, I didn't think you had to interview anymore. I mean, your movies and your resume answers for itself. Either you want me or not, because you know I'm good. She's been here for 20 years. See, it's just, you see how people just picks at you, they just mess at you, and they just mess at you. And I believe it. She's a woman in the industry. Black women, they just picking at her. That doesn't make any sense. Hey, if you see something differently, let me know. Resume.
Question, just the minute the name comes up, the question is, how much do you have?
Yes.
I learned something very important here, that especially, it's not enough just to come in and be a director. You have to come in, be a therapist, be a friend, be a brother, be a champion, understand that we have to break cycles, understand that what happens here is going to be, it's going to be an example. And every time that I look now, and I've seen this movie now, I don't know how many times, because I have to sit through it all every time.
Do you sit through it and watch it from beginning to end?
As often as I can.
Because you want to hear the audience reaction?
That, but also, I've run into people who are like, "Oh, I've seen this movie 3 times already." First of all, I'm going, "How?" Because, seriously, because we just started,
not out yet.
and that's what I told you when I run into you today is knowing how much the original, how many times the rewatch value.
Yes.
I've been so moved knowing how much how many times over. That's the real gift. The real gift is that this is going to keep giving. And the work that you guys have done in this film is going to inspire way beyond what we can see.
Amen. Yeah.
Right? And that, for me, ultimately there's no reward they can ever give us for that. Knowing what the healing power that exists in this work, because we all came in harmony to do that healing work. I mean, most times rehearsal with therapy, we'll literally read a few lines, talk about the scene, and then we break into family.
Nice.
And I know this person, like my own uncle is like my own father is like my mother went through this, and before you knew it, we had built this real bond. And so I say this to
And that
say,
bond came very quickly.
very quickly.
Yes.
But I also
Saw it.
say this: you've got to choose right. You know, if you're a director, it's a huge responsibility because you're going to be the one with them every day. No one should tell you who to pick for this work. It is sacred work. Again, going back to that.
Yes.
And if our collective faith, I say this all the time, your faith in me, my faith in you, is how this movie comes together. There's no amount of paying a superstar to come play Suge
Yes.
will give this performance. This is you believing, right? And so I say that to say, I hope the work we did breaks those terrible and discriminatory ways. They get to see that we did it our way and we won. And I think, you were saying something earlier, Danielle, about just seeing it, being 15 and seeing it as possible. And I hope that a director will see it. And I have to be also very honest, watching Ryan Coogler do a similar thing,
Yes.
picking people he loved
Ryan,
and
yes,
trusted,
yes.
right? And I watched the love and camaraderie that they had during those press runs for The Color Purple. And I said, thank God I can see that. And so
Black Panther.
For
We
Black
were-
Panther.
Black
we
Panther,
were-
sorry,
yeah.
Black
Yeah.
Panther. And I remember saying, this is what I want for myself. When my time comes, I want
I want
people I
that.
love who love me.
Yes.
Right? And hopefully now somebody now has two. They can go
Yes.
Black Panther and The Color Purple. Oh, I remember that Color Purple press run.
Yes.
It was a thing.
Yes.
And that's what I want.
It is a thing, though.
And
It
that's what I
really
want.
is. It is a
And I
thing.
think that's what this is all about, is just being exemplar.
That's
and
right.
having something that somebody can look at and go, wow, that's something to aspire to.
Yes.
That's right.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. I just wanted to read this other little clip from another article real quick. So let me just read that. Just give me a second here. Alright, let me just read this little clip. What was the little clip? Girl, where are we? Where are we? Oh yeah, I wanted to read this clip. Now this is in the Hollywood Reporters, and this little clip I just want to read out of it. Alright, I've been getting paid and I've been fighting tooth and nail every project to get that same freaking quote. And it slapped me in the face when people go, oh girl, you work all the time. You're always working. Well, god damn it, I have to. It's not because I wish I could do 2 movies a year and that's that. I have to work because the math isn't mathing. And I have bills, she told THR, the Hollywood Reporters, excuse me. Listen, I've been doing this for 2 decades and sometimes I get tired of fighting because I know what I do is bigger than me. I know that the legacy I leave will affect somebody coming up behind me. My prayers is that I don't want these black girls to have the same fights that me and Viola Davis, Octavia Spencer, who out here thugging it out, Henson said. Otherwise, I didn't know these women was going through the same thing too. Yep, we don't know what's happening behind the scenes, do we, ladies and gentlemen? Where was I at? We are thugging it out, Henson said. Otherwise, why am I doing this? For my own vanity? There's no blessing in that. I've tried twice to walk away from the business, but I can't because if I do, how does that help the ones coming up behind me? Woo! Powerful statement, and great points, this is, I'm glad that she shared this because you know what, I feel, it's a lot of women that's going through this, a lot, and can understand. And I'm not just in the acting and being an actor and actress, just life in general. And I believe some women can understand, they can relate to this and what she's talking about. Then you have some people, they're not trying to hear it, they don't relate, they just, a lot of people don't have empathy. You know, a lot of people don't. They just care about just themselves, so they don't care or whatever. But I just wanted to share this one because I thought it was very interesting. I guess the movie is out already, something like that, or whatever. You know, the movie's out. But we're going to find out. We're going to hear more of this because I know this seemed like 2024, any day now. A lot of things is coming out. A lot of things. The glass ceiling. The glass ceiling. The glass ceiling. All right, ladies and gentlemen, y'all have yourselves a great one and a blessed one. And stay tuned for some more Donna Just Being Real. And this is the holiday season. People's probably driving, going out, going away. I know I'm starting my vacation. Have some fun. So make sure wherever you're going, whatever you're doing, be safe. Don't drink and drive. May you have safe travels, car, plane, train, or whatever you're doing. And enjoy it with your time with your family and friends. And also, if you know someone who might be lonely over the holidays, you know, give them a call, check on them. Maybe you can invite them to spend time with you and your family and have a nice meal or something. Because remember, there's a lot of people as we speaking right now, they get very lonely during the holidays and depression is skyrocket. Adios. Bye, Diva.